great filmmaker like him thinks I look like a $1 billion bill. Great for me. I have got so many compliments from women now this time that it's quite humbling. Yeah, right now it is the red bikini for me. These guys, Abhishek, Bobby, Neil and Sikandar and Omi, they're big brats. I get along well with all the boys because they think I'm a boy. Okay. They treat me like a boy, like a buddy. Oh God, we don't want to go out with you. You're such a girl. Double standards exist in our country, so it's going to be there. We have to deal with it. I know I'm important. That's the only thing. They're still talking about me, so that's good. Hi, this is Bipasha Basu. You're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Just saw Players first look. Bipasha is looking like a $1 billion bill. This is what Ram Gopal Verma has said on Twitter on seeing the first look promo of Players. We have with us Bipasha Basu. Wonderful to have you back on Bollywood Hungama. How does it feel? $1 billion bill. That's what he refers to.
That's a big bill. Yeah, thank you, Ramu. Yeah, I have not said thank you to him. I got a lot of tweets on that, and yeah, it's amazing. A great filmmaker like him thinks I look like a $1 billion bill. Great for me.
I think goes to the context of the film as well, considering that you're playing a very glamorous role in the film.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the day the promos broke and we had a picture in the Times of India, it really, I got a lot of responses, and I kind of felt that, you know, my film's already released. It felt like so many congratulatory messages. I was like, wow, that's good. That's a good impact.
You know, in fact, I'll tell you an interesting story. We did a Abbas Mastan's interview, and at that point of time, the promo had not come out in the media. And we were shown the promo over here. And the moment I saw the red bikini of yours, I said that we want this picture to put it on the top of Bollywood Hungama. Yeah. And we put it along with the promo, and the response was fabulous, in fact.
I guess it happens internationally. I remember that even as women, like I have got so many compliments from women now this time that it's quite humbling, because when you see a Halle Berry do it in a James Bond film, and you know, even we react like, oh my God, what is she looking like? And if it can happen in our films, why not? I think, yeah, the kind of films that Abbas Mustan make are very sexy, very today, very modern, very slick, and they're thrillers. So why not? Yeah. It's good to look good.
Bilkul. And I think you're looking smoking hot, in fact. I must say that. The color red to you means ...
It's my favorite color. I just love the color red. So yeah, right now it is the red bikini for me.
Now, off late, wherever you've been making public appearances, I think your styling is totally different, and you're looking very, very fresh. I think at Arjun Rampal's, that Lady Gaga in Delhi, and even recently in the Bombay Times party, the kind of stuff that's on the top of your head. So what different are you doing in terms of your styling?
Well, I have a great stylist like Shamli Arora. She's a really very nice stylist. She styled me for the Marodam. Yeah, and when I'm busy, she kind of puts things together for me and I just wear it. So in that way, yeah, and I'm happy. I think what's very important is at the end of the day, a person looks good when you're really happy. So it just reflects.
You've been into fitness heavily.
Yeah.
How important it is that you are just striving for fitness at the same time. It should not look very made up, in the sense it should look very flexible. I think that's what we gather from your bikini look recently. It's not looking sculpted or not, you know.
No, my idea of fitness is actually being fit in your mind. If you kind of do anything which is like healthy towards your body, it's like an investment. Like working out doesn't have to be in a gym. Like I keep on saying, just find your own being and own core. Whether it's playing a sport, swimming, running up the stairs, do anything, but just keep your body active. And it kind of, you know, when your health starts, and start eating right.
Right, that's very crucial in fact.
When you do this thing for yourself, it kind of reflects in your mind. It's all connected. If you're not fit physically, you are never really going to be mentally fit. You're always going to be stressed. So it's all interlinked. I just believe in being fit. And for me, being fit means that you can keep, like maybe if not like 100%, at least try and keep a smile on your face 80% of the day and do all your work pretty effortlessly. Yeah.
We were speaking to Abbas Mastaan recently, and I asked him कि आप देखने में इतने आप सीधे साधे से शरीफ से लगते हैं, but how you manage to present your actresses so glamorously? तो वो बोले कि यार वो even Bipasha and Sonam, even they tell us that ये कैसे आप लोग pull off कर लेते हैं, because they are very unassuming.
You have to see the boys, how they get like shocked with them. Girls are still okay. Yeah, they just you know, right from my first film, they are these, you know, sweet little guys, and you just feel like giving them a hug all the time. And then they make these really amazing films with all these, where, you know, they project each human mind not in a very one-dimensional manner. You know, they show both sides of a human being. They have the dark side and the, you know, the good side that we all know of in all the other Hindi films that we see. They have a gift which is very, very strange, very, you know, unlike how they look. Yeah.
Okay, and something about your star cast. You've worked with Abhishek before.
Yeah.
You get along famously with him. Neil, you've worked with him before as well. And I believe Bobby as well.
Bobby, first film, Ajnabi. Yeah.
कौन मैं? हाँ तुम. बस तुम.
So how was the entire experience, and something about the music of the film? Are you having any Tarakta Bharakta songs in it that people can look forward to?
सारे गाने एकदम धमाकेदार. प्रीतम के गाने हैं और सारे धमाकेदार हैं. I would like to talk about my co-stars. They are like really, these guys, Abhishek, Bobby, Neil and Sikandar and Omi. They're big brats. Neil is not so much of a brat. But these guys are so much like, they're brat, but they're funny brats. They're like great fun to be around.
Examples बताएं.
Examples नहीं, अगर आप उनके साथ वक्त बिताएंगे ना साथ में, अगर कभी हमारी कोई भी इंटरव्यू अगर आप साथ में करना चाहेंगे, तो आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आएगा कि प्लेयर्स क्या है. Because they're going to make so much noise and there's going to be so much confusion and pandemonium.
We would love to do that, in fact.
Oh, we are actually, when put together, we are all nuts.
That will make for great video, in fact.
We are all off screen, we are all mad. And on screen, we are pretty responsible and we are doing our job right. But off screen, we are nutty people. Like, I get along well with all the boys because they think I'm a boy. Okay. They treat me like a boy, like a buddy. Right. So yeah, sometimes, so when we used to go out in New Zealand or Russia, and we used to go out and, you know, I would get attention from men from, you know, Russia or New Zealand. And then that's the time these boys would say, oh God, we don't want to go out with you. You're such a girl. That's the time they would realize, I'm like, at least good. Thankfully, you know, you understand that I'm a girl and not a boy, because they treat me like a boy. Yeah.
Okay, and what about the music of the film?
Music, I think we'll talk about it a little later, but it's Pritam. Okay. So, and it is after race, you know, with Abbas Mastaan. Pritam has given again fabulous numbers. Yeah.
You're having some dance number in the film?
Yeah, you have to see it. Yeah, we'll have, like, all the promos are going to start one after another.
Okay, any stunts that you've performed in the film, and how was that experience?
Well, the whole film is a stunt. It's like a huge, you know, everything about the film is larger than life. It's not that one stunt you're going to see.
But personally, from Bipasha Basu, if your fans have to get to know about it,
I think they have to see Ria. She is this all-woman. She's aware that she's a woman. She's a part-time automobile expert, but full-time con artist. So she is a big con, and she uses herself, and she's aware of what she's all about, and she uses that to con people. So
how did you prepare for your role?
Didn't really. Followed my director. and did exactly what we had to. It's very easy to understand Abbas Mustan now because I've done so much work with them. And they give me such interesting characters to play. And Rhea definitely is a very dynamic character.
Today the news has come that all that hullabaloo that was made on Sonam's middle finger gesture and all, so that's been quashed and that will be taken care of. How do you react when such things come forward and such kind of reactions happen? Because even recently you must have seen Rockstar and the way Tibet has been just blurred and the other very innocuous words have been just beeped out, which is very strange.
See, we have those things. There are reasons why these are done and not done, or seen or not seen. I don't really want to get into the intricacies of this because it's quite sensitive. We make films with a lot of effort, and you really don't want any additional problems to your film.
But still, as an artist, don't you feel?
Double standards exist in our country, so it's going to be there. We have to deal with it. Someday, hopefully, it'll just magically vanish.
How does Bipasha Basu deal with constant media speculation about your personal life? Many a times you're asked unsavory questions about your personal life, which may be rather uncomfortable, maybe unjustified at a certain point of time as well, that what were you wearing and whom were you with at a certain party and all. आप जब morning में उठते हैं, आप newspaper पढ़ते हैं and you say that what is it all about? How do you react to it? How do you deal with it?
I've stopped reading newspaper.
Okay. Yeah. But how do you deal with all these things?
I don't really have to deal with it. I still continue to live the life that I want to lead, and I'm not harming anyone or doing anything wrong, so it doesn't really figure much in my life. Yeah, so I know I'm important. That's the only thing. They're still talking about me, so that's good.
That is good, definitely, in fact.
Sucking you off with a smile, any culture like a congregation.